My name is Nelson Marande. I grew up in Gilgil. That's where my whole foundation is. Yeah. I started photography in 2018. My journey of photography started while I was still in Gilgil. I remember there was a time my dad had just bought a new radio, and he came with this pamphlet from Sony, and I remember just going through it. I was still in lower primary, and I saw this awesome Sony DSLRs. There were DSLRs back then. They had not started making the mirrorless, so I used to really admire them, not knowing that in a few years' time that I'll be a photographer. Maybe let's start with videography. Maybe Parker Walbeck, J.R. Ali, and Sam Calder. I really admire their style of shooting and the work that they put in, the effort that they put in on their videos. And for photography, we have Alex Masinde here. Yes. Yeah, my inspiration in photography comes from him. For photography also, my inspiration in studio photography from Evans Dims is a well-established photographer. Well, he's a well-established photographer, and there was a time that we had gone to his studio to mentor some students from Brisbane. It was a career day, I think, if I can remember very well, and some students showed interest in our line of work, and we had to go to his studio to work from there for those few days. And just by observation and asking questions here and there, I really learned a lot from him. Yes, I kind of have training in this field. Like I said earlier, my inspiration in photography comes from Alex Masinde. I've learned a lot from him. That is some kind of training. I did not go for this official or formal training kind of things. It was just casual, asking questions here and there, learning from seeing what he does, and just gauging between what to do and what not to do in photography and videography as well. Wow, my experience in the marketplace. It has been quite a journey, dealing with a lot of different kinds or types of people. And I really appreciate all of our maybe clients, the ones that we've worked with. I've learned a lot from them. And the kind of work that all of them do, really, it's a learning process. I've learned a lot from them. Maybe the attitude that they have, the positive attitude about things. Sometimes a client can encourage you, and at least I can say that it's been an interesting journey, and I would not trade it. My major highlight about 2022 was setting up this studio, Macasson Studios. That's what I can say that has been my highlight, because it has been a journey. It is a dream come true, and it wasn't as easy as people would see or would like to think. It was tiring, it was discouraging in some kind of way, but that is what makes it very highlight worthy for 2022 for me.